All right. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me here once again. We are going to be playing Dead Space for the early Halloween Let's Play series that we've been doing here on the channel over the last month, playing through Black Ops and then Gears of War. Here, though, we are going to be playing Dead Space and then Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then moving on to the Callisto Protocol. Things have been flip-flopping on this channel for the last couple of weeks pretty frequently. I do apologize for that. But we are going to be streaming here. We are using the Xbox hardware. And yeah, we're just going to stream. We're going to have a good time. Play some of these horror games. And maybe at some point we'll be checking out Halo. Not today, but you'll see that here on the channel. Let's go ahead, though, and jump in on a new game. Hope. Whoa. What's going on with the camera? Why is it out of focus? There it goes.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls.
Is Isaac balding?
Easy to say the wrong thing.
Oh, no. Just the blonde they put in his hair.
Listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access.
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG.
You ever hear of a full communications black on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Ready to go.
Losing control.
Hey there, Death Trooper. Welcome back.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston.
Yeah, things have been pretty flip-floppy the last couple of weeks with the live streams.
Broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
That I always read the
I've had to
What's going on with flight control? That guidance system
replace
Better add it to your
all the
reserves.
cords
Jen,
that I've been using for the last
Booster.
couple of years.
Fire in one of the stabilizers and singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Hope you're having a good day today.
How's the ankle?
It could be Phil Spencer getting revenge. You're right.
I'll get it strapped up.
But yeah, I replaced the I replaced the USB-C to USB 3.1 cord for my Elgato card. I replaced all the HDMI cables that I was using. And I also set my computer on a but it was sitting on a filing cabinet, and I've made sure it was more secure, so it's making less noise. Yeah, this is on the Xbox. I am I've been so scatterbrained with YouTube over the last year. I mean, obviously working and uploading to this channel, but I always have in the back of my mind of like, oh, I want to play this game on the PS5, and I want to live stream that, and I want to play this game on the Switch, and I want to make content on that. And I don't know, I overwhelm myself with everything that I want to do, and none of it gets done. So I am just 110% only working on the Xbox channel for the foreseeable future. I might pop in with a Call of Duty live stream or something on the PS5, but outside of that, it's 100% it's just going to be Xbox from now on for content. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not pulling the cords out of the Xbox itself. I have an HDMI extender plugged into my TV where that has a port on it, and I'm running the cable from that extra port to the capture card with connector bits to it. Yeah, oh, well, that's the thing, Death Trooper. It is 100% probably better just to stick with one channel and focus on that. But I've kind of sandwiched myself into, with it only being an Xbox channel, I've excluded, like, it wouldn't make sense to upload PlayStation videos to this channel or Nintendo videos. So I was just kind of like, I'll make a channel for each of them, and when I want to make a video for, talking about whatever, then I'll upload a video there. And it just, with my time schedule, like if I wasn't working 8.5 hours a day, 5 days a week, I could probably do it. Or if I was at my previous job where I would work 7 days in a row and then have 7 days in a row off, I could probably do that. But
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
I've been at the same job now for 3 years, and it's very time consuming. Maybe if things change in the future, just because I'm going to be actually moving the midnight shift in a week,
I'm done playing around.
which is going to change what times I stream on the channel, but the days are going to remain the same. Instead of streaming at like 1 or 2 on a Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be streaming at like 8 or 9 on Wednesday and Thursday. So, you know, um,
Oh god, that smell.
so we'll have to see how that works out.
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the lead. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
But yeah, outside of the live streams, I'm going to be working on putting out videos every week and YouTube shorts a few times a week as well.
Another malfunction?
No. Our quarantine systems are all fine.
We're about to hit August, and I essentially want to double the size of the channel. I want to be around 5,000 by the end of the year, beginning of next year. The only way to do that is to really make content, make things people want to watch. Ooh. God, seeing that just still, it's never not creepy. I gotta change the controller layout. Oh, it's still in Dead Space 2. Here we go. Where do I work? I mean, I think it would be okay to say. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I work for the U.S. Postal Service as a I work in a processing center. And I mean, as much as I'll complain about it, it's actually a great job. It's allowed me to afford pretty much everything in my life over the last 4 years, so videos are the best way to grow. Yeah, I've had really great success over the last year, specifically being an Xbox channel, but live streams have helped a lot with that as well. Dude, you wouldn't. I probably can't talk about it, but you would not believe it. It's not just me. If a package comes from them and it's not and it's in bad shape, a lot of times stuff like that actually gets sent to us that way. Yeah, I started off as a carrier delivering mail, and that is one of the most difficult jobs I've ever had. I mean, at one point I was a bodybuilder, and I also ran 5 miles a day. I mean, this is a long time ago at this point, and physically.
Security request retrieved.
It died. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Send help. But no, physically, that is the most demanding job. I think I remember my Apple Watch telling me my steps were like 50,000 steps a day. It was nuts. But yeah, that is physically one of the most difficult jobs I've ever had. Hey there. This game always tear me apart. I get that joke. That's funny.
Some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the
They the crew.
There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
Let's get it fixed.
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always
Why would
does.
he even say that?
Find some
That's a
good
weird
sleep.
thing to say.
I'll be back soon.
Yeah, you're definitely not encouraged to drop or throw any packages. Man, they were going to, I guess they were in pre-production stages to remake Dead Space 2, and I'm sure they would have moved on to Dead Space 3. But the game didn't sell, of course, for EA, the game did not sell as much as they wanted. So, I guess they decided to move on to another project. Which kills me. I would have loved Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. If they could have made Dead Space 3 more of a horror game and less action oriented, but still kept the co-op, yeah, it would have been good. Especially in this graphics engine. I mean, come on. Like, look at this. This isn't even, I mean, of course I'm not streaming at 4K, but this is still 1080p, and it's a beautiful game. And it's performance mode. I'm playing in performance mode, which has a slightly lower resolution. Ugh. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 4 is epic. Absolutely epic. Even the original and the remake, it's just absolutely epic. Which I can't we're going to get there obviously during the live stream event, for the Halloween themed live stream. We'll get there eventually, but like that's a game that I can't wait for. That I'm super, super excited. I played probably I don't even know 100 some hours on the PS5 version, and unlocked everything. We're probably not going to unlock everything here, but sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I keep getting notifications on my control room for YouTube that there's an issue with the stream, but I'm looking at it now and it doesn't look like it. Plus, I'd imagined if there was an issue, you guys would be able to tell me. You think it's 960p on performance? The darkness hides all of the artifacts. Maybe, yeah. I've said before, you know, I'm not a tech guy.
Shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is to those orbs, legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Only RE4 can start a horror game with a one-liner. Yeah. Yeah, RE4 has the best one-liners. You wish EA would release their mobile game for Game Pass? Which mobile game are you talking about? I think EA has a lot of mobile games. One of the biggest videos on my channel was exposing a scam back before Apex Legends Mobile was an actual game. Back before that was a thing that actually came out. I talked about it and how it was essentially a scam and people were stealing your, you know, your information that you signed up with. Oh, the Dead Space Mobile. Yeah, that's an old game. That came out wow. Yeah. It'd be cool if they could just release it in general or put it on Switch. That would be interesting. EA has a deft amount of mobile games. Yeah. A Defiant. Sorry, guys. The secondary screen I'm looking at to read comments is small. Let's pop out the chat. Minimize that. Yeah, I'm pretty old too, man. I'm turned 38 this year. Yeah, the Xbox 360 store is officially dead, by the way. Although there are some weird things going on with it, and then I'm going to be recording a video after this live stream. And that'll go up tomorrow. Dead Space 1 port was not that good. Yeah, I don't remember it being great. Yes. Yeah, I'm 38. I hope those question marks over there are you insinuating that you thought I was younger and not older. It's cool though. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are watching this live or on demand, let me know what you guys think of the thumbnail that I did. I'm experimenting with a new style with kind of putting an oversized picture of my head in the thumbnail on a character. I saw that on a few live stream thumbnails, and I was like, that's actually, like, I think that would be funny, but kind of a good thumbnail at the same time to put my face on it and maybe make a funny face for some of them or an odd face. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm gonna try that out for the next few weeks and see how that does when it's good. Okay. Dude, the sound design on this is pretty good. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I actually did get carded when I was buying some alcohol a couple of weeks ago. I was buying some beer, and lady at the counter asked for my ID, and I was like, "Really?" And she goes, "Yeah," because they have to, I guess, scan the barcode on the back in order for their register to like cash out the transaction. That wasn't because she thought I was young, though. So, you know, it is what it is. You got to come to terms with it. You miss those days? Stasis. You know what? You know, Death Trooper, honestly, enjoy the time being young while you can.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay. Can you fix it?
No. I found a stasis module. I'm fast.
Something that I'm sure you probably hear from a lot of people or older people. But I mean, enjoy yourself while you can, because before you know it, you'll turn around and 10 to 15 years will just disappear. And you'll have no idea what happened to them. Balls energy drink. That's funny. That's funny, because I mentioned that I was drinking a Bud Light Platinum the other day, and it made me think of that. And I was talking to my daughter, who's she's 14, and I was telling her about they used to advertise that on G4. I brought it up and showed it to her. It was an energy drink. Yeah, that's funny. You remember playing Halo 2? Yeah. 20 years old this year. God. 20 years old for Halo 2. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. And it's a shame that those servers are no longer up. Once I forgot my license at GameStop, so I had to use my friend's ID to get an M-rated game. He 100% was my legal guardian. I only know G4 from that one rant. Oh, man, you missed... That was like... YouTube before, like, YouTube. That was where you... Like, honestly, it was such a great network. It was such a shame that they ended up closing down to begin with. I think, if I remember correctly, the last thing that they had...
Message retrieved.
Hold on, we're going to listen to this real quick.
Engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know? I know.
But G4's last like kind of big like coverage of any gaming stuff was the launch of Halo 2 towards the end of 2004 and into 2005. I think they covered a few other things, but that was really the last thing that I remember from them was the Halo 2 stuff. Yeah, G4 back in the day had some really cool stuff. X-Play, of course, with Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb was another great show back before he went insane. GTA San Andreas, oh yeah, that was something else they covered. Yeah, Rooster Teeth too, man. I remember, this is gonna really make me dated. Of course, I mean, I've already said I'm 38, but I remember watching the first few episodes of Red vs. Blue when I was in like the 10th grade. I was like 16, 17 years old. And I remember thinking that was just the funniest like stuff I had ever seen. And it was incredible to me that they could use Halo to animate it. Yeah, it was. I watched Rooster Teeth's like last video, that one of the ones they uploaded with all the original cast members playing Halo multiplayer, the originals, Halo CE on an Xbox. Oh, ooh, ooh, silent one. I did not hear him. Ooh. You saw RBB after they remastered the first few seasons with the PC version. Yeah, I have that box set with the seasons 1 through 10. I also have some of the original DVDs that they released back when they were just plain DVDs. I was buying them when I worked at GameStop. They were selling them there. I was picking them up as they came out. I think I have up to season 5.
We can't run the trams without it.
Yeah, what a great show. What a shame. Halo 5's lack of split screen and armor unlock system really screwed with them. Oh, I'm sure it did. But at that point, I don't think Microsoft really cared. We know 343 didn't care about Rooster Teeth, and that was a purely Bungie thing. There was an interview recently with Marty O'Donnell that I've seen where he talked about how... Oh, geez, what is that? He talked about how he encouraged Microsoft to leave Rooster Teeth alone, and how I think he actually helped them with a few things. I'd have to go back through my watch history. I think I saved the video. Maybe I could share it. It's an interview with Marty. It's a pretty good one. Oh, Red versus Blue shirts. Yeah, I never got any of the merch other than the movies or the DVDs. Oop! Caught my arm there. Oh, jeez. Puke on me. Ugh. Caboose -1 shirt. Yeah. That's funny. That dude got, like, I always try to separate the artists from the art when it comes to actors and everything, but that dude started saying some wild stuff online, which is, I think, is why he got replaced by a different actor. I think that was him. I know one of their voice actors said a lot of things that was like pretty wild and not safe for work. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to check out Fatal Frame. I remember playing that back on the PS2. I don't know. I don't know if they have any of these for Xbox or not. Well, I mean, it's a Japanese horror, so I mean, it kind of makes sense that it would be on Switch. Maybe not exclusively, but you know. The only thing I know about Fatal Frame was that it looks that it took so much space on the Wii U. Oh yeah, and then it was censored. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, it does that. All right. The first two. Gotcha. They ported the newer games to Xbox. And I can still hear things walking around me. Even the Switch version doesn't have it. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. You know that that's an enemy. He's gonna stand up, or at least he would. Let's give it a stomp for good measure. Same with these guys. Yeah, I do not read the text logs. Forgive me. But if I wanted to, I really dislike reading in video games. I really do. Fun fact, Isaac Clarke is good at skateboarding. That I did not know. Oh, he's in Tony Hawk. I didn't know that. Would he be in Tony Hawk? That's Activision. I did not know he was in those. Or at least the newer ones, right? Woo! Hmm. You know, honestly, I always thought with Dead Space Remake here that they were gonna like reveal a Dead Space 4 and that Dead Space 1 was like Isaac's remembering or remembrance of what happened, even though it's not exactly the same as the original, which is why like things are different. Like, oh, he remembered them a little bit differently. They kind of
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
they kind of have that in the Dead Space lore because of the second game in the beginning, where you're like under some kind of weird hypnosis. All right, let's put in some air. And some damage to the plasma cutter. Oh, I did not know he was in All Stars. I don't think I played that game. I have it. I think I got it on PlayStation Plus as a giveaway, but I don't think I ever played it. The anime, I think I remember watching that back in the day, but I really don't remember much at all from that. Yeah, the music in this is so creepy. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that it had a I don't remember that it had hearing that it had like that it was a great game. Is he gonna get up? Man, this pitch black makes it difficult to get around. Oh, it was an arcade game. Huh. Yeah, I've said before, like I've said before in the past, there's so many games that I want to get to and live stream on this. We're gonna make it through Dead Space for sure. We still have Black Ops Cold War to play through. Yeah, there's a lot. Plus, there's Xbox 360 games and stuff that I still want to get to. There's too many games and not enough time to get to everything. Data board goes in there. All right. Oh, there they are. How nice for them to get on.
We're on board. But it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Very ominous. We'll see. Like she knows something. Like, what does she know? I mean, we know. If you've played the game before, you know what she knows, but... If I close that, does the chat disappear? No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's a disc. That's a game that I got to get my hands on. Is the original Fear. Your older sister let you play Dead Space 1, but not GoldenEye and Perfect Dark on the N64. Maybe because it had the depictions of violence were a little bit more real, you know, guns and shooting other characters. Maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, that's... In terms of gore, this is 1,000 times, I'd say, more offensive than GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Big head mode, yeah. I remember that. Didn't they call it DK mode? For like Donkey Kong? Ah, come on now. They gotta give me that. Stomp. You can't get through the door. Just stood there He's just laying there waiting for me.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Always good to save as often as possible. Oh yeah, she's been sitting in the ship this whole time.
Haley, I need you to listen. Ishimura's overrun with fucking monsters.
I made this point the last time when I previously tried to stream this. He looks like Insomniac's version of Norman Osborn. Like a younger version. Why would you wait until it starts to blow up before you go? She's dead. You get blasted out the windshield of the ship. There it goes. Ship's gone. The ship is gone.
Singularity core overloaded.
No! Kellyanne was our only way home. We're trapped.
No!
Since Spider-Man is on PC, there probably is a mod to replace Norman with Isaac Clarke's suit.
All the primary
Ha!
systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
Or even vice versa. With Dead Space on PC, you could probably play as Norman Osborn. That would be funny.
Benjamin Mathias. Location medical
Deceased.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his code...
Oh, yeah. I'll be all over Stalker 2.
What was that?
Over in November.
Chen?
Hammond, run!
I gotta buy the original Stalker games. That triple pack for the original and then the 2 expansions. I gotta get that. But yeah, honestly, to get all the stuff like sorted out for the rest of the year for what I want to play, because I'm going to play Star Wars Outlaws. I know the controversy surrounding it, but I personally think it looks like it's going to be pretty good. The previews that I've been watching from people... some negative, but some of the stuff I'm hearing, and I'm like, okay, well that kind of sounds like what I expect it to be. So I'm looking forward to it. So we got Star Wars Outlaws at the end of the month in August, which we can get Dead Space finished definitely by then, by the end of August. We may actually even be able to get Dead Space finished within the next couple of weeks, because when I change shifts from afternoons to midnights for my job, I'm taking a day off in between, like attached to my regular 2 days off. So I'm gonna be staying awake from like 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning to 8 o'clock on a Friday morning, so that I can go to bed Friday morning and wake up Friday evening and go to work Friday night. And in that period of time where I'm staying awake, I'm gonna be I'm probably gonna stream to help myself stay awake as like a really, really long live stream. So yeah, sell that. So we'll be able to put in a good maybe 8-hour stream. Too many games and too many bills. You aren't kidding. Not to mention with my my latest infatuation of collecting 360 games. Yeah, I get the upgraded suit. Plus, not to mention their Death Trooper, there's going to be Indiana Jones this year. There's going to be the Starfield expansion this year. It's going to be Avowed this year. So there's 3 huge games right there that I'm going to want to live stream and play, on top of everything else I want to try to get to. It's nuts. Screw live service games with FOMO in particular. I agree. That's why I stopped playing Destiny. I very sparingly play Fortnite. I usually get obsessed with Fortnite for about a month each year. And it's a lot of times it's in January, February, and like this time, the last time that I played it, like, oh, I gotta play Fortnite, was when, they had Solid Snake in the game. as an unlockable. I played him to unlock him, and then I played a bunch of matches. I try to meet famous video game voice actors. That's actually something that I've been thinking about this year, that for next year, and I hope they're all alive, and I hope they go to all the same conventions. But I want to try to get to a convention and meet Steve Downs, maybe get his autograph on my Xbox original copy of Halo, if they would do that, or however much that would cost. But yeah, I would like to meet the voice of the Master Chief and Cortana. I'd like to meet Marty too, Marty O'Donnell, but I don't think he does conventions like that. But yeah, those are just a few people I'd like to meet. Maybe Nolan North. But yeah, I'm not going to be like flying across state lines to go to conventions. I'll go to ones that I can drive to. I'm on the East Coast of the country, so. But yeah, that's something I would like to be able to do. Aw, you met him 3 times. Nice, nice. Just a torso. Oh, and you met Nolan. Nice. Yeah, as long as I can drive to it, like, in a reasonable amount of time, that's something that I would definitely like to do. Although, man, this year has been just absolutely wild in terms of, like, things happening in my life and family and all that. It's not all been great, I'll tell you that. Yeah, well, this is, like I said, this is going to have to be a next year goal. I won't be picking that up. So a pro tip for those of you that are playing Dead Space, there's an achievement where if you only use the plasma cutter for the entire game, you unlock an achievement. And I think you could pick up other weapons. As long as you don't use them, it doesn't count against you. But if you have other weapons in your inventory, the game will give you ammunition for those weapons. It tries to, like, split it up in a way. So the best strategy would be to only carry the one weapon that you want to use and have ammo for, because it'll give you ammunition. Like, if I never pick up another weapon, I don't think, at least I remember this from the original game. If I don't pick up any other weapon, it'll always give me the plasma cutter ammo. Sometimes it's good not to meet your heroes, like with Steve OGG. Yeah, that is definitely a fact. Yeah, sometimes it's best to not meet your heroes. But I don't know. I've seen interviews and stuff with Steve Downs out in at conventions and videos recorded, and he seems like a cool guy. I just want to go and tell him, like, hey, I really, really appreciate your work on the Halo games that you did.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
And
Medical's a slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, he's the guy from that plays Trevor. That's right.
Barricade was put together in a hurry.
Yeah, some actors they
Just need a detonator, like maybe
I don't know, they get a
Nicole could be through there if
Isaac,
get an attitude about certain things, and they don't want to be recognized for it when it's definitely their most famous work.
I saw him die.
Charles Martinet, yeah.
If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
What did they barricade the door to keep people in for? Oh, I'm sure he would be. I'm sure he would be. Like I'd try not to completely fanboy out over him, you know. But yeah, just him and Jen Taylor be like, hey guys, you know, I grew up playing the games that you voiced. I really appreciate your work. Those games are like comfort food to me. Whenever I'm having a rough time or anything, you know, I sit down and play the original Halo games, and you know, just something like that. Yeah, the original Dead Space suit. Well, what's over here then? I'm supposed to go that way. Got another wild door over here. Jen only once. And that once during the Halo Outpost Discovery. Oh, okay. Oh, you met Charles too. Cool. Dude, don't even... I feel like Nintendo did him so dirty with not giving him the voice of Mario in the Mario movie. I know why they went with what's his name, Star-Lord, the actor that they did go with, but I'm not supposed to be here yet. We'll go in here anyway. I know why they went with who they did, but I can't believe it. Like, it's just, that's wild that he wasn't the voice of Mario for the movie. Ah! I'm glad that dude gave me time to get away from him. That was weird. I know he's down there. Played this section enough. I know that this monster's over here. I was very upset when Mario was Chris Pratt. That's who it was. And when I heard that he wouldn't be doing another voice, dude, that was such a who could have guessed? And then now I think he also did what was that, the Garfield character too. And I mean, I don't know. Good for him, I guess, for being able to get those roles. But he doesn't do anything to his voice. It's just his voice. Like, come on, man. You at least got to try to do a different type of voice other than your own. I remember back when they had the different trailers coming out in the different languages. They had, I think, the Italian dub of the movie. The Italian dub, The voice actor for Mario sounded more like Mario than Chris Pratt did. I highly, highly recommend you look those up. Really? Okay. Gonna stomp our way through here.
Quarantine lifted.
Well, I mean, you know, we all need money. Chris Pratt was very lazy in the movie. Didn't even try. No, he didn't. He didn't do anything. It was just his own voice. Which again is, I mean, maybe he tried to, and the director told him not to. Which I don't know. I doubt that. But I mean, I don't know. It was certainly a choice, but not one I would have went with. He did all right, but you know, we'll see what happens in the sequel, I guess. The Mario show, yeah. I think I'd have to check. I think I have that entire show on regular DVD. It was like a little box set I bought at one point, I think, for like $25. Get my stasis recharged. It's obviously nobody here, dude.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Not again.
Signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking
Of course.
is available.
Only have one 4-episode DVD set. Guys, I am going to pause this real quick. I gotta refill my coffee and take a quick restroom break, and I will be right back. I don't have a right back screen. I did. Looking at it now though on OBS, and I don't know where it went. It's not in the file load anymore. But I'll be right back. I just gotta go fill it back up, and yeah. So excuse me, and I shall return. Alright, we are back. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear. There's like a whispering in here. Very creepy. Unitology special report. Text log that I won't read. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to be in here. Stasis pack schematic. Look at this suit. You know, that is something too that I'm actually really shocked about that EA didn't try to do. Maybe they thought they'd get too much maybe they were afraid they'd get too much backlash. But I'm surprised they did not sell suits for Isaac. It's the future, and yet the lighting sucks. Well, I mean, design-wise, makes for an amazingly atmospheric video game. I always like this kind of type of kind of rundown futuristic art style for science fiction. Stuff like Alien, Dead Space here. I always I don't know, even though like the original Star Wars or A New Hope for Star Wars kind of had like a rundown aesthetic. I always find it very appealing because it's like, oh, it's like the kind of looks like our stuff now, so it may be believable that this is the way things could go, like design-wise for the future. But more than likely, none of us will be around to actually find out, because if we don't figure out a way to get to other planets, it's not going to matter. Alright, so we'll go the right way. Yeah, it looks cool, but practically it would not look like... Probably not. If you have been referred to the lab, please have your referral form and CEC authorization ready. Then proceed to the lab office. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Dude, you can hear that echoing throughout the hallways all the way down there. Like, it's like eerie, and they really did something special with this game. Like the original and now the remake. You've been demonetized. Oh, I'm sure this video will get hit with that for sure. see. Is there a way I can change this? Sorry, guys. I keep having to... Like, my channel is monetized. And I keep getting a pop-up. It's like every 5 minutes that an ad is about to be inserted, and they really don't need to do that frequently. Games were just better, pure 2019. I mean, yeah, the games were better before Fortnite hit it big. I mean, let's be honest. They always had the microtransactions with the EA games and everything. Like, look at Battlefront 2. But yeah, there has been like a sharp decline of quality, a shocking decline of quality. Even though I would say we've gotten some of the best games like ever in the last few years, there have also been some of just the absolute worst games in the last few years as well. I mean, personally, I'm a huge fan of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I honestly, think it's probably the best Zelda game ever made. Of course, in bad instances, it runs at 20 frames per second. But I spent like 300 hours in that game when it came out. And then, of course, you have games recently like Kill the Justice League, Suicide Squad. Games like Concord that are about to come out. Why is he moving? Oh, he's still alive. Well, not for long. Yeah, and sometime, I don't know if it'll be this year or if it's going to have to go into next year. Like I said, I'm going to have to put this down on like a calendar, a streaming calendar or something, where I want to play through Grand Theft Auto 4. I want to play through the DLCs that 4 came with. That was one of the games that I just bought recently. Also want to replay GTA 5 on stream, and Red Dead and Red Dead Redemption 2. Just like I've said, there's just not enough time to do all the games that I play, all the games I want to play. I meant specifically for games that try to do its own thing and doesn't try to be similar to older games like Zelda. Oh, okay. Like, there are very few games that are not similar to older titles or a remake in recent years. Yeah, that's definitely true. Uh-oh. I'm probably going to have to come back down to turn that door on, aren't I? Ooh, I got lucky there. You put them in the vent? Let's try it. I had never even thought about that. Oh, no, it fell out. Okay, then. I hadn't even considered that. That's funny. Plasma energy. Yeah, there's some times where I'll switch a game to easy mode. Generally, I like to try to play the games on normal. And then if I really, really like them, I'll try to go back through and play them maybe on harder difficulties. But for the most part, I'm just just like an average normal, normal mode guy. Halo's a different case, just because I've played through so many of those games, and I'll play through those games over and over and over and over and over again. That eventually I'll play them on heroic and then legendary. They wiggle when you put a fair amount of them. But yeah, there's also sometimes too, it depends on the game. If I'm playing and I'm like kind of and I basically kind of want the game to be over, but I want to still play it through to the end, then I'll switch it on easy. If I'm just like, all right, like enough is enough. Like it's time to get like move on. Sometimes I'll put it on easy. Depends on too if I'm chasing achievements or not, or trophies. Because I know sometimes if you do that, the game doesn't give you the trophy or the achievement. Usually put it on the hardest difficulty or second hardest. If it's a game I'm not familiar with, I usually go one above normal. Yeah, well, specifically too, there are hard games designed. I've been contemplating whether or not I want to try and stream Elden Ring. I played that for like 80 hours on the PS4. I played it on the PS5, but I played the PS4 version because it has it's the only console version that runs at a lock 60. And a lot of that time that I spent playing that game, I don't want to say I cheesed it, but I would find areas where you could farm XP, and then I would do that and then go play. Level up, and then if I got stuck, go back to the farming area, farm more XP, and then go back and try to play. But yeah, even specifically for like streaming purposes, because I don't have a whole lot of time, like we discussed earlier, I really want to be able to get through the games on stream, so I'll play it on normal. Again, except for Halo, just because I'm experienced with Halo. Which, by the way, I just want to talk about this here. I'm also going to make a video on it, too. They put the Haunted Skull helmet in Halo Infinite, finally. And it is 75,000 Spartan points in the exchange shop. 75,000. Oh yeah, you remember the horse boss. Let me break this down. I did this math on my calculator on my phone the other day, right? Let's say you spent let's say you've earned all of the Spartan points through the little battle passes that you can buy. And you've spent them all in the exchange already. You spent it all. You earn 100 Spartan points per match that you play. And that's whether you win or lose. That's whether you win or lose. If you wanted to earn that helmet, you would have to play 750 matches. And each match on average lasts about 12 minutes. 750 times 12 divided by 60 is 150 hours. You would have to play the multiplayer for 150 hours just to get the Spartan points to unlock that one helmet. That's outrageous, man. And I've been arguing with people on Twitter or X about that. And people are like, "Oh, didn't you play Halo Reach? Didn't you have?" Halo Reach had this thing called credit jackpots, where if you played so many matches in a row, at the end of each match, sometimes you had the opportunity to win like 30,000 points. Or 30,000 credits.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay. Work fast, Isaac.
What if Halo Infinite is just propaganda from the Covenant to stop people from wanting to see the Master Chief? No, I want to see the Master Chief. I want to see more of the Master Chief. I want to see... I don't want to see the Master Chief from 343. Like, these rumors that they're remaking the first game, and there are people that are excited about this. It's like, guys, what... In what world... In what world are people excited about a Halo game from 343, man? Like, I like Halo Infinite. I like it probably, I think, more than most people do. But this is like an abusive relationship where your partner just is abusive to you. Oh, I cut that thing's tail off and it ran. That's interesting. I just don't get it.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
I just don't get it. And you know, Death Trooper, I had told you before I was thinking about making a video, kind of calling out some other Halo content creators. I'm not gonna make that video. I've left comments on their videos, but I really don't want this channel to be associated with any kind of like personal YouTuber drama. So I'm just not gonna move forward with that.
Took one step out of the captain's desk and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. And you know, I saw also too, I guess there's leaks for more armor sets for Halo Infinite. And one of them is the Mark 6 Gen 1 from Halo 2. And I have to tell you, man, like, I really don't want to spend any more money on that game or support them in any way, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to help myself if they put the Halo 2 armor in. I got to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to resist. As much as I've like bitched and complained I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. Alright, let's save this real quick. What am I going this way for? Oh, I need a shock pad. Duh. You know, it's very convenient they put the stasis recharge right next to the door that's freaking out. Get a do-rag like Marcus? I could probably find one somewhere, yeah. Whenever my character gets hit or anything, I can go, "Aw, come on!" I am, though, not as muscular as Marcus. I used to be. I'm not anymore, though. I don't know how I missed that the first time. Save station. Save again. Why not? Is that what I think it is? Those are little fetuses. I did not think they were going to let me shoot them like that. Oh. He's just like, well. Weird little monster babies. Why do the little babies have money? Yeah, I said this the last time on the stream when we made it through here. I did not know that those were supposed to be babies or children until the second game. When they actually looked like babies, because in this game, in the original one, they just kind of looked like weird little frog things. They didn't have these people in the tubes either. So I had no idea what they were. That's wild though. Look at these X-rays. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you're not supposed to take an X-ray of a woman while she's pregnant. Whoa! Oh, you got stuck. Yeah, very, very creepy. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for popping in. I'll be streaming every Wednesday and Thursday unless stated on the community tab. I will let you guys know when I am not streaming. But yeah, I appreciate you jumping in. Thanks for coming in. I don't know how late it is for you. It's only the afternoon for me, but sleep well and keep an eye on the channel for more stuff. There's the shock pad.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
Oh, don't worry, Hammond. Oh, yeah. So this is where it comes out at. Alright. What is going on here? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Alright. Oh! It's a nasty hit. Didn't take away much health, though. Whew. That was it's a little closer than what I wanted, but does the whispering sound better on the Xbox or PS5? Honestly, I think it probably sounds about the same, to be honest. I would say it's the same. I mean, it's the same headphones for me, so that probably has something to do with it, you know? Save again, because why not? Okay, yeah, I don't... I can't really tell the difference. But they sound the same to me. Alright, Isaac, let's get moving, man. Let's hit the save again, because why not?
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Weapon upgrade. Plasma cutter upgrade. Nice, nice, nice. Ah! I think once I get the captain's thing, my security clearance will go up. No, can't do that.
Loop and transmit all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
What we got here? Stasis pack. Some health packs. I wish I could find a smaller one. I don't want to use the giant ones because those are, you know, for if you have lost a lot of health. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at something here on the computer. I'm just making sure things are good with the stream. Occasionally you get those messages from YouTube that's like, hey, we're not receiving enough data to continue streaming. So then I look at the stream and it's still streaming, but YouTube says, no, you're not. And it's like, well, yeah, it looks like I am. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going on about. It's all right to me. The truth lies. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue on then. BioShock is also another game that I wanted to get to and play. Still don't have clearance for that. Yeah, I heard about the BioShock 4 leak. I hope it's done right. I mean, they've been taking their time. I've been hearing that they've been working on this game for a long time. Nope, don't go in there. Nice. Nice. I was hoping I could get them lined up like that. That worked out perfect. Jeez, oh Pete. Doesn't have the time and dimension stuff of Infinite. I don't think it will. There may be like I would say a small reference to it just to kind of explain why certain things exist. But from what I understand, it's supposed to be kind of like a reboot. So I don't know. Hopefully they would just leave it, leave all that stuff out of there. I liked BioShock Infinite a lot. Like, I played through that game a ton.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was prepared.
so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong.
Dude, and that is...
I need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
That is right there one of like the hints where they could have done more. More dead space. Jesus. You've been demonetized. Dude, that is creepy, man. It's like, holy crap. Infinite was such a departure from 1 and 2. Yeah, it was. Well, 2, you gotta remember, 2 wasn't made by Ken Levine, or Ken Levin, however you say his name. That was the 2K studio. Holy crap. Look, guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. I know you guys have nothing to do with this. I've turned off monetization on the video. So there will be no more ads for the remainder of this. I'll go in after the video's done processing and maybe put one in like every half hour or 15 minutes. I changed the monetization on this to where it was supposed to be conservative with ads, and it was still trying to put one in like every 5 minutes. I know how annoying these like ads and that kind of shit can be. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that with them. But yeah, I really enjoyed Infinite. I liked it. I liked the combat, I guess. It was an improvement in the gunplay over the first 2 games. I mean, I'll be 100% honest. They've been trying to crack down on like ad blockers. If you guys honestly just watched this channel with ad block on, I wouldn't care. Being 100% honest, like, I'd like to earn money from my channel, but I mean, this isn't what I do for a living. This isn't the money that I'm relying on to pay bills. Oof, this is a rough looking place. Yeah, I use it on my mobile phone, and it makes YouTube kind of funny to, like glitchy, but I mean, honestly, I would recommend using AdBlock. Even watching my channel, just use AdBlock. If you can't stand the ads, or if YouTube you feel like is a little too much with the ads, then just use AdBlock. I don't place the ads on the channel with the frequency and everything. I leave that up to YouTube, and if, you know, for those of you that are just willing to let that roll, that's fine. But yeah, don't, you know, if they're that bothersome, just put on the ad block. This thing is weird, man. Oh, dude, this is one of the creepiest things ever. And look at how quickly... Look at how quickly it changes them in this, too. Yeah, you got to get those things early. Dude, I haven't watched IGN in, God, forever. Probably since, like, 2012, 2013. I used to really like their content and the content creators and people on the podcast, and then they just... I mean, they kind of shit the bed, to be honest.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me. Transmitting codes now. I saw him and
Isaac.
a blind one turn the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God, maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint.
Yeah, indeed. Where is she? What's she doing? Oh, now I've got clearance 1. Dude, so I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet. I'm either going tonight with my wife or tomorrow night with my wife. We haven't quite decided yet. So it's either going to be tonight or tomorrow. But I saw IGN gave it, like, a terrible review, and they're, like, the only outlet that I've seen be, like, give it a bad review. Everybody that I know has been like, oh, have you seen the movie yet? And I'm like, no, not yet. You know, we're going to go later on. They're like, oh, you're going to love it. It's a great movie. I'm like, okay, good. A random Indian guy uploaded the whole movie on... Yeah, it's probably gone by now. That's funny. But yeah, they gave it like a bad review, and it's like, dude, it's like they gave She-Hulk a 9. A 9! I mean, if you... Entertainment's subjective, but I mean...
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Let's go through and get all the clearance stuff. But yeah, like, they gave She-Hulk a 9, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch She-Hulk. I saw clips of it. And just from what I watched on those clips, I was like, no, this is not for me. But the fact that they were like, oh, yeah, that's great. But, you know, that's just, I can't, I'm not, no, just no.
Clearance confirmed.
They gave She-Hulk a 9, I'm pretty sure. And I think they liked the Halo TV show, too, which I've watched a few episodes on because it was free on YouTube. That's just, that's a no for me, bro. Like, I'm not with them at all. Oh, what would I rather watch? She-Hulk or Halo? Oh, wow. That's... that's a rough question. Wow. That's like, do I want to eat the turd sandwich or drink the puke milkshake? Both of them are like, no. I don't know. I don't know. I probably Halo, but oh yeah, I don't know, man. That is a tough question to make an actual definitive answer on. I wonder if I pick this up, if I sell it to the store. I probably should at least pick it up. I'm not gonna fire it or use it though. And we'll sell it off to the store here pretty quick. Or at least put it in my inventory so that I have it for later. This sucks and I don't like things that suck, butthead. Yeah. Really only give you... They don't give you anything for it, do they? Yeah, just move to storage. Alright. Alright, we'll pick these weapons up and put them in storage at least. That's where we're at. That's where we need to go.
Flight deck tram control.
No, yeah, I know Beavis and Butthead.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Believe me, I know Beavis and Butthead. Hmm. 11,400. I want to get the next upgraded suit. Brain rot in a good way. I mean, it's you know, satire of two teen boys. You kind of told me you're a little bit younger, Death Trooper. Back in the 90s when that show was originally new, man, where it was like every other controversial thing. Like, oh, this is destroying our youth. Oh, this is terrible. You know, politicians blaming everything that ever went wrong on that show. The auto aim is locking onto that. Huh. That's probably a bug. What's in here? Anything? Some credits. We're back out here.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
The zero-G stuff in this is so cool.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
There was a fire. Yeah. Yeah, there was. I remember that. You know, man, I gotta say, for being so knowledgeable, or, for being, seeming so young, you're pretty knowledgeable on a lot of things. And also, too, you have to forgive me. I say man, guys, and, like, I refer to people as, like, dude a lot. If I'm, how do I say this? I don't know really anything about you, so don't take me using those identifiers as like an insult or anything. I call everybody dude or man or hey guy, or it's just the way I talk. I'm sure you know though. You've been around the channel for a long time. Yeah, I mean, you could be either, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's the way I speak. Start conversations like that with my wife too. I'll be like, dude. I don't know why. I thought I remembered there being more stuff around here. Yeah, another couple of games I'm thinking about that I've been really wanting to play through too are the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Grew up with a lot of older gamers, apart from Beavis and Butthead. The only older shows I really know is Full House and Hey Arnold. Oh, God. I guess Hey Arnold is old, but I mean that was a popular show when I was young. It's wild. Did you hear Cartoon Network actually closed down? Like as a company? Like I don't think it exists as a channel on cable anymore. I guess too one of the lead animators for like over 100 shows was recently arrested for being a PDF file. Yeah, I saw something about that posted online that they closed down and that this guy got arrested. I was just like, holy crap, man. 2024 has been a wild year for people being like revealed to be like scumbags. to put it blatantly, like in the YouTube space and just in general, it's just like what is happening here? It's like, man, it's like where is Chris Hansen when we really need him? Yeah. Yeah, in hindsight, when you find out something about somebody like that and then you look back at it, you're like, "Oh, yeah, like I guess I should have like known." But I mean, at the time it's like who would, why would you think anything, especially being like if you're a kid watching all that, like what, you know. EA should look into making a game like a spin-off game, 10-15 bucks, that's just like some kind of a ship packing game. Like I'm having fun just kind of floating around this, zooming around, busting up boxes and stuff. I could totally see a game set in this Dead Space universe where you're loading these starships in 0G with a
Level 3 security clearance required.
the gravity field thing, moving boxes and stuff around, putting different energy cells into different areas and opening up, be interesting. EA needs to make it a $70 live service game? I hope not. They would, though. Oh yeah, plus Assassin's Creed Red, or not Red. Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out in a couple of months too. That's another big game that I'm going to be playing. All right, we've explored enough over here. Let's get moving. Ah! Did I kill it? Oh, I must have. Again, why do the babies have credits on them? Get ready to hear about DEI with Assassin's Creed Shadows? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's such a weird situation with that. In a way, I mean, you know that it's DEI just because of how Ubisoft works. But also in a way, like I could see how it would work the way that they designed it, because they don't want to they don't want to make something that can be compared to Ghost of Tsushima, which it's inevitably going to be compared to that anyway. But they want to make something that's different enough, right? Like I get it, but the dual protagonist thing to me seems pretty interesting, especially being able to switch between them and choosing different ways to approach like missions and everything. I don't know. I'm interested in it. I can understand why people would be super upset about it though, especially like how the Japanese are really pissed off about it. They're very, very traditional. They do not like, that's why stuff is censored over there. That's pregnant women shouldn't smoke or drink. I agree. I agree. They should not smoke or drink. Does that say? We are not punished for our sins, but by them. Alright, then. Oh, gross. I forgot about these parts. No, the Japanese don't like foreigners as well.
Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
Give me that plasma energy. I've also been considering checking out the big expansion for Destiny 2.
They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
As fast as I can. You can't catch me. Take caution with Destiny 2? Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. I take caution with Destiny, period. I got addicted to that game really bad back in the day. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before.
Still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it, till those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or they'll crack. Temple out.
But yeah, I know you've heard me talk about my problems with Destiny that I had in the past. I just want to play the ending. I hear that it's really, really good. I don't have enough hard drive space for everything, too. I bought that one storage expansion card for the Series X back when I only had the Series S. And that's a 1 terabyte, and it's full, basically. What do we got? Oh, the Ripper. He's holding it weird. Alright, I need to go back to the store and stick that in my inventory. So I do not want to ruin my progress for this trophy or achievement. Yeah. Ripper upgrade. Was it the Ripper upgrade or was it the Ripper? It's the Ripper. Move to storage. Oh, the shop has the Ripper upgrade. Okay, I see now. I have the plasma. Oh, yeah. I forgot I had that. I gotta find a workbench. There's gotta be one around here somewhere, right? I guess the next time we run into one, I'll use it. Save real quick. I do want to take the time for just some self-promotion here. Anybody watching live or on demand and you're this far into the live stream, please give it a thumbs up. I wouldn't think you'd watch this far if you didn't enjoy what you're watching. It helps out the channel and helps out the video. And it's free, and it's one of the best ways to help support the channel. I appreciate it. And, yeah, consider subscribing, too. Live stream twice a week. And I'm about to increase my uploads as well. Alright, we'll see what's over here. A bench! I was just talking about getting a bench. Ah! That was a cheap tactic, a cheap scare tactic. Plasma cutter upgrade graph extended. New special ability is now accessible. Let's check this out then. What special ability? Oh, it's way down here. Greatly increases ammunition capacity. I got 4 of these, so I can hit 2 for capacity, 1 for capacity, 1 for damage. So we got the damage upgraded. Get the suit. You want to hit size and air, or do I want to go for energy and HP? Probably energy and HP. Always go for the health. The health is, I mean, it's important. It's, you know, one of the most important aspects of a character, I would think, you know. That's locked. All right. Well, we know what way we're supposed to go, so man, that music. Let me know if I've got that turned up loud enough for you guys. If you can hear the game. If the game's not too quiet. Because it is a quiet game. Security 2. Can't get in there. Did either those crates, those metal crates... Oh, thanks for coming back. Either those crates are really flimsy, or our dude Isaac has a monster like force of a boot stomp.
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Refueling sequence activated. Additional fuel required for engine restart.
Yeah, the armor would have to be super heavy. I will say this. If they bring Isaac Clarke back to Fortnite, I'm definitely buying that skin. Jump in and play some matches as Isaac Clarke here. Oh yeah, let's unlock this shortcut. Jeez. That looks like something else. I don't think I can say on camera. Have I played Alan Wake in Fortnite? I know he was in it. I don't think I bought him, though. I don't think I had money at the time to get him. But yeah, if he comes back, I'll probably buy his character too. I always try to stay away from live service games like that, but I tell you, there's some characters they put into the game, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta buy it. Like I was talking about earlier, if they put the Halo 2 armor in Halo Infinite, that's just I can't resist that. As much as I like complain and talk, like I just can't. I can't not get that. They have a Forge creation level in Fortnite? Huh. Did not know that. I think I remember back when they had the Master Chief skin. It was what? It was Blood Gulch, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, what? That's supposed to kill them. Ooh, got a weird frame stutter there. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 is another game I wanna stream on here too. That's a game I think I've put like 50 hours into the PS5 version. Too much, too little time.
Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's gotta be someone around here who had a spare access card. Go. We can hear that? Cameron, go!
Is this Unreal Engine? Oh, that scared me.
Isaac. Damn it.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Well, let's save real quick then, since we have the opportunity. No power. Guess I gotta follow the red line. Oh, it goes into here, okay.
Logging security card. Clearance confirmed.
Open up. Circuit breaker. What do we got? Lights, life support. We'll turn off the lights for the fuel. Oh, let me by. Game audio is low? Alright, hold on a second. Give me a second, I'll fix that. Alright, let's turn this up then. Thanks for letting me know, Lorenzo. I appreciate it. Here we go. It's turned up a little bit more. You guys will have to let me know if it's still too quiet or not. Let's hit another save while we can. Never hurts. Never hurts to save.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart.
Oh, there they are.
Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. I'm glad it sounds better. Glad it sounds better. Alright, let's make our way back across this. Oh no, you are not supposed to come with me. Goodbye. Oh. Shaky cams, a little too shaky. But this would probably be really stressful if I turned off the life support and had to run to the oxygen tanks. Alright, there we go, there we go. Let's make our way back. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. Alright, let's head back in here. I know, it's probably irritating I save so often, but I mean, you never know with the checkpoints and stuff. I'd hate to lose 10, 15, 20 minutes of progress because I just didn't save. Hey there, Neon, thanks for jumping in. Is this game worth it? Oh, absolutely. If you played the original, it's better than the original. And that is something that is actually very hard to say. The original is still really good, but the quality of life improvements, there were a couple of gameplay segments in the original that weren't very well designed, that have been redesigned or even just kind of cut. But yeah, absolutely. If you have a modern console or a PC that can run it, I would definitely recommend it, especially now since it's been on sale. Oh, you're new? Oh yeah, definitely jump in. No better place if you're looking for a good spooky game for the holidays. Certainly recommend it. And it is, Death Trooper is right. It is 115% better than the Callisto Protocol. Oh, no. This is... If you're into spooky games, this is it. This is the game. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the best survival horror games. It may seem... like, if you're watching... I've played the original, and I've replayed this one a few times, too. So I kind of know where some enemies are placed, and, you know, I have a pretty good understanding of, like, strategies on what to focus on. But if you play this, like, new with no spoilers or anything, it's... Which, by the way, I do want you to stick around and watch. But if you didn't and you wanted to be surprised, I would understand.
Clearance confirmed.
Dead Space is the spooky game. Oh, if you like the Callisto Protocol, you'll definitely love this then. The Callisto Protocol's... Oh man, I've got so many thoughts. It's if you pay, if like I bought it for $70 when it came out, I'm pretty sure it was $70. It was not worth $70. Considering now that they oh, thank you. I would, yeah, of course, always appreciate the sub. And to like always appreciate it. But yeah, the Callisto Protocol for, I think I bought it on disc for $20 on the Xbox. $20? It's worth $20. If it's in Game Pass and you pay, you know, $20 a month or $15, it's definitely worth playing it there too. Especially, dude, when it first came out, it was it ran rough. It definitely ran rough.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
But in my opinion, yeah, this game is way better than the Callisto Protocol. That's a cool little effect. Got the fog on the ground. Yeah, it was a pretty rough mess. Oh yeah, the graphical style in
Decontamination sequence complete.
the Callisto Protocol are definitely great. Presentationally, it's awesome. Graphics and voice acting, everything's well done. It's just the technical problems were definitely an issue. Thanks, you too. I appreciate the like and the sub. Keep an eye out for more streams. I'll eventually be making my way to the Callisto Protocol, so if you want to jump in on those, I'll appreciate it. I have not played Skull and Bones, but I could imagine that it probably would be better. Bye-bye. Definitely give this a play. So it's official then. The Dead Space and Halo take place in the same universe. Because this looks like a flood infestation, personally. With all the bodies together like this. This is they're building a proto Gravebind here, from the looks of it. Oh yeah, you're good there, Lorenzo. I perfectly fine. I only speak English, and sometimes I don't even speak it very well myself, so you know, there's no shame or judgment here. Like, what is that? That roar. Woo! Just the little musical note cues and everything. Take that gold semiconductor to sell. Try and get me a level 3 suit. Ah, and a save station. Nice.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Centrifuge offline. Please attach generator modules manually.
I remember this. Probably gonna die a couple of times here. Ah! Okay. Dead Space is from Visceral Games, right? Yeah. Yeah, that is correct. Well, I don't think Visceral Games exists anymore, but yeah, they were the original devs.
Generator module attached.
Yeah, Battlefield Hardline. I don't know about Jedi Fallen Order. I think that's Respawn Entertainment. That's, yeah, Fallen Order and Survivor are Respawn, the Titanfall 2 folks. Keep on moving. Where'd he go? I can hear it. But yeah, Battlefield Hardline, I'm pretty sure they did. And connected.
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged. All personnel clear for centrifuge restart.
Huh, yeah, that... I don't think I played Hardline, I'm gonna be honest with you. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, EA closed them down, I think when they were working on that Star Wars game, if I'm remembering correctly. They were working on a Star Wars game with Amy Hennig, the writer of the Uncharted games. Oh, was Hardline bad? Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss it then. The only two really like main Battlefield games that I got into was 3 back in the day, and then I played a lot of 3, and then Battlefield 4, which I played for a few months back in 2014. I recently bought it again. No, it wasn't Star Wars 1313. I think it was something else. But we were talking about that earlier. We'll be playing, or I'll be playing Star Wars Outlaws here at the end of August when that comes out. August, September.
Re-establishing balance with tectonic load.
I don't remember how I'm supposed to get down there. Oh, the elevator. Dirt.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm about to die. Yep. Ran the wrong way.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Yeah, I ran in the wrong direction. gonna get there in time. I missed the credits. Oh, good. This has oxygen over here, too. Oh, man, I'll tell you, they make it... Is this the one? Yeah. They make it close. They make it really close. Casual jog. Yeah. Just jogging through the empty void of space. Try not to get crushed by an engine part. Ah! Reload the gun, Isaac! Woo! Forgot about that. The grave mind trying to pull me in. How do you just casually just run away after that? Oh man, scarred for life. I'd be scarred for life. Where? That seemed a little excessive. What did he do a backflip for? Oh my goodness. It's a perfect line. Do not waste my time with talk. Kill me or release me, parasite. Alright, I thought I was going the right way. First time.
Storage is unlocked. It'll give you access to the engine chamber.
Entering zero gravity.
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the secure files. DC was here for more than just a mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony after the miners dug up some artifacts. Something alien.
That's impossible.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth Gust orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations, paranoia, suicides. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway. Like that was a plan.
Wait. A marker?
Okay, Where's this marker now?
In cargo. All packaged up for delivery.
The marker. I wish the in game. Maybe it's in the stuff that I'm not reading. Maybe that's my own fault, but I would like for them to explain more of the marker and how it changes people and the monsters, because it doesn't really. It just says that it does. That's really loud. Hope that's not too loud for you guys. If it is, let me know. It's loud on my end. The flamethrower. They talk about it a little bit, Death Trooper, but nothing comes to memory where it's like, oh, this is why this happens, type of thing. So I don't know. I would have to go back in and replay those two. Although maybe maybe we could continue the Dead Space playthrough after this one, because I know the second game's only like 8 hours long. It's real short. You can knock that out in a couple of days or in a really long live stream. Well, long for me anyway. And of course, we have the second game. So,
Engineering log. My last log. Temple reporting. I can't raise anyone on Riglink. I think my team is gone. I found the kinesis module that someone used to bust the centrifuge. Burned out. Who would sabotage the Ishimura at a time like this? I'll report to the bridge, if anyone's left. And then I'm finding Elizabeth and getting us the hell off this ship.
another thing they could do with Dead Space is there's so many characters, like logs that you pick up. They could literally just pick one and be like, we're going to tell a story about that character. And you give them, you know, backstory, name, you know. Did he escape? Did he die? I think that could be pretty interesting. For sure. Stasis zone? Max out the HP. Let's check the damage here. Is there any way to get more damage? Reload and yeah, it'd be. There we go. We do need a Dead Space 2 remake. You are correct about that. Sad that I don't know how much EA thought like this game was gonna sell. I think I remember reading that it sold like 3 or 4 million copies. They probably wanted like 15 to 20. But yeah, they were in pre-production for a Dead Space 2 remake, and EA pulled the plug on it for now, I guess, because then sent them to work on another project. But EA Motive, I believe, is the studio. Unpopular opinion, the flamethrower is overrated. It don't stun enemies fast and can't use outside. The line gun is broken. Huh. Yeah, so far we've been using the plasma cutter here. We're going for that achievement where it's oh. I remember these things are gonna kill me. Yikes. Yeah, you gotta watch those little buggers. But we're going for the achievement where you only use the I guess that's probably why that was placed right by the door too. But we're going for the achievement where you only use the plasma cutter throughout the whole game. Okay, she's not getting up.
Clearance confirmed.
Yeah, let's get that plasma energy. Sticky floor. Gotta leave these big boys intact. Otherwise they burst and they get all those little bastards that run around and stick on you. Put him out of the way. Anything else over here? Yeah, did it recharge over time? I'm not sure if it did. It's been a long time since I played 2 and 3. Let's run through here, shall we? Ah! There we go. Huh. Yeah, oh. Flamethrower fuel. Don't really need that, but oh, I'll take your word for it. If you said it did, I'll defer to you because I certainly don't remember. Jeez.
Planetfall imminent. Correct course immediately.
It could be a little rough. I've done it before in the original game. You got to get it damaged and everything maxed out, but... Oh, I have been. I've also been... You gotta upgrade. Gotta get those health upgrades, too. Come on, stay open. Jeez, oh Pete's. Yeah, after you get it upgraded all the way, you get that damage over time with the burn.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You over here.
Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence. Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
What did it auto-lock onto? So must be an enemy over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, you see what I was talking about earlier in the live stream? When you have more than one weapon, it starts to change which ammos that it gives you.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Alright, so I obviously carried it up here. It's not where it's supposed to go.
Warning. Engine power failure.
There it is. Okay.
Ignition sequence.
Just walked around this whole room for nothing. Well, we collected some stuff, though, too.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
And, of course, here comes everyone. Oh, what did it do that? That was not where I was aiming. Alright, let's confirm the ignition order. Wouldn't they put that somewhere else in another room? If you're in the same room as the engine's firing, wouldn't that be like... Essentially, that would like melt your face off unless you were wearing like Isaac's gear. So maybe that's what they have, but like you would think everything else in here would also catch on fire. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
No thanks to whoever sabotaged the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet crack debris?
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the AES
this
is
section.
offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Hammond, the Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes could finish her off.
Shit. Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, you disable the tram lockdown from engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to work on this together.
That we do, that we do. Well, guys, unfortunately, my time here is, it's come to an end. I have to get going, but I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Time again. We're going to have about another 3-hour live stream, maybe 4, depending on what's going on. We're supposed to get some bad weather tomorrow, so we'll have to see. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys jumping in and joining me here on the channel. If you guys are new around here, consider subscribing if you haven't yet already. I stream twice a week and upload also, so keep an eye out on your sub box for that as well. I'd like to thank some of the new viewers here. Always a pleasure speaking with you guys. But at this point, I'm rambling, so I hope to see you guys in the next one, and keep an eye out on the sub box and the community tab for more things to come.